Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading today, guys. Hanging with Mega Good Vibes or Saucy Little Beaver. We're on today to do some divine masculine messages, okay? So maybe the title of the reading is already pulling you guys in. Nonetheless, I hope the messages in the cards and in the overall reading validate your intuition, okay? These are going to be things you're already feeling, you're already picking up on it on your twin flame journey, okay? The reading's just a confirmation or a validation. So let's dive right in. Let's clear the energy out of this deck. Universe, what's the divine masculine wanting to express? Okay, and it may be the divine feminine listening in, or maybe it may be the divine masculine just trying to gain some clarity on their journey, okay? What's going on with the divine masculine collective? Okay, protect your energy, tune out of social media. Okay, I feel that a lot of your masculines are in this energy as well. They probably have been for quite some time. But it also could be a message for you as well, divine feminine. That's what I'm hearing. It's almost like a heads up from your divine masculine. And the energy, I feel like it's come out before. I feel like this card has come out as somewhat of like a heads up or a warning from your divine masculine. Protect your energy here, divine feminine. There's a lot of people who have their eyes on you, and I feel like this only ever happens when your divine masculine is wanting to make serious moves towards you, okay? And if you guys don't get off social media, what's going to happen is karmic energies tend to feed into what's happening with you both. I feel like karmics can tell when you guys are connecting or when you're in communication. You might get excited, right, divine feminine, and you might post certain things. The karmic knows how to read in between the lines here, okay? They might be a lot closer to the divine masculine. They could see the divine masculine's mood changing. There's something about social media that I feel like, you know, the energy is very like heavy for you both when it comes to like the triggers of social media, okay? Tune out, divine feminine. It's a sacrifice that I feel like many of you need to make for your energy itself. Protect your energy. Protect yourself from experiencing triggers after triggers after triggers, because I feel like social media is being used as somewhat of like a weapon to like sabotage your connection, okay? People are able to find out information about your connection through social media. They're trying to like read your energy and stuff like that through social media. They're trying to find out what's going on between you and your divine masculine, and they're trying to break through these codes, okay? These codes between you two. Okay, I feel like your masculine has maybe been in the habit of being off social media for a really long time, but many of you know what's going on because they could have like karmics or mutual friends or whoever that tend to post things. It's all an illusion. You know, try to keep away from these karmic triggers, guys. That's all I can say. What else do we have coming up from the masculines? They chose someone else because of society, okay? And that's what you guys may be seeing appear on social media, right? Like, it's like you guys might be asking yourself certain questions like why they choose to stay in particular situations. It's because it's more pleasing to society. Like, it's more the connection between you and your divine masculine, like it could be very taboo, right? Like you can have kids, your masculine doesn't. You could be a certain type of race and maybe your masculine's a certain type of race. Maybe you guys have an age gap. You know, whatever it is between you two, it's like society wouldn't approve of it. And it seems ridiculous because it's like, you know what, I'm hearing that song, They Gonna Talk by Beres Hammond. But what's kind of weird about this energy is like you two energetically make one another happy, but on the outside, it can seem to people like you two shouldn't be together because of their societal programming, because of their judgment, okay? And I feel like many of your divine masculines are giving you this heads up so that this type of stuff doesn't mess with your energy. Stay true to who it is you guys are. Like if you guys know you're a certain type of way, you might be more reserved, more conservative. You know, you have certain values, you believe in certain things on your path and on your journey. You know, stay true to yourself. Don't try to change yourself. And I think that that's why staying away from social media is so important for twin flames, because like it really does perpetuate this very materialistic lifestyle. Okay, and I feel like many of your masculines feel like sometimes they can be sucked in. But, you know, the truth of the matter is that, like, whatever type of situation they're in, it is because it looks good on paper. It looks good on camera. That's what I'm hearing. It looks good on camera. But I don't see this lasting very long. There's going to be a huge tower moment here that's coming. Especially if they chose someone else because of society's expectations of them. There's going to be a huge tower moment here that's coming. And they could be trying to protect you from that as well. Or your divine masculines are being called to protect themselves by staying away from social media and a lot of the empty images that are on certain apps like Instagram and like Snapchat, like TikTok, certain things like that. It's feeding off of whoever this is. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups here as the divine feminine energy. And I feel like many of you are free from this. I feel like a lot of you are putting your hands up, and this could be those of you who said, I've already freed myself from social media. You know, like I'm standing in my power. I know who I am. I know the power of love as well. And I feel like most of you, first of all, you're loving yourselves, which is why a lot of you have taken up these warnings here. You know, it's like you're going to protect your energy. You're free from it. I feel like the Queen of Cups in this particular card is saying, I am free from all of that. I know who I am. I stand within myself. I'm able to offer love, and I know that. You know, like I feel like this is a divine feminine who's like, I know my worth. I know what I have to offer. And if you're going to choose someone else because of society, then you're going to have to face that tower moment. And I feel like the Queen of Cups here coming through is part of many of your divine masculines having to face the choice that they've made, because it could be that the person that they're with is nowhere near the Queen of Cups energy. You know, it might be like a Queen of Swords in reverse. But we have a Queen of Cups here coming through, and that's a repetitive message here that has been coming up in my readings, is that a lot of your masculines, they're starting to see on this twin flame journey, cycle after cycle after cycle, that there is no one else like the divine feminine, okay? What type of tower moments are the divine masculines facing? So we have the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups here, okay? So feeling unsure in their heart, feeling like they have a lot of decisions to make, not knowing which option is the best way to go. I feel like your masculines at time could feel very sick of the energy of constantly having to make a decision, because the energy of like the two, sorry, that fell on my lap, let me get it. The energy of two is like having to make a choice, right? It's all about choices, right? Being pulled in two different directions here. Okay, the way of their heart, or what society expects of them and how society expects them to behave. This could include friends and family around them. Being with you, divine feminine, even though it feels right in their heart and it would be a very healthy connection. Again, like I'm seeing like you two stick out like a sore thumb. There would be a lot to explain, and I feel like a lot of your masculines are working up the courage to stand within their own autonomy to be able to do that. You know, like for me, the number 7 is about having the confidence to be having authority in your own life, being authoritative in your own life. Right? I feel like they don't like being in this energy of, oh, what should I do? Like, what should I choose? You know, like for them, it comes off as like, this isn't strong masculine energy. It's not. Being pulled in different directions. I feel like many of your masculines are feeling at this time that because of who they chose, and I don't mean this in a bad way, it's just, it is how it is and it's how it's coming out. But it's like, I feel like your masculines, like when this might be like a male divine masculine, and because of who they chose, like I feel like at times they might say to themselves like, I feel like a little bitch, and I'm so sorry to say it in such a derogatory way, guys, but it is what it is, and I have to let you guys know how the energy is coming out. But like a lot of your masculines in these situations that they're in, especially if they chose someone else because of how it looks to everybody around them, what goes on behind closed doors is that your divine masculine's a little bitch. Like, I'm sorry. I apologize if anybody's offended by that, but it's just what I'm getting here. You know, I feel like if this is a male divine masculine, they're feeling like I shouldn't have to be pulled in XYZ directions. I should be able to make a firm decision, right? I should be able to have the confidence to make a decision and have everybody else around me respect that. Except I'm not doing that. I'm making decisions based on what everybody else thinks and likes and wants so that I can keep their respect. But at the end of the day, nobody respecting you if they're just expecting you to make a decision in their favor, right? This could be close friends and family, and many of your divine masculines are at a point in their life right now where like they don't like that vibe, okay? They also could be getting this from you energetically as well, divine feminine, where like they could even feel your energy coming off as, you know, like, don't be a little bitch, you know what I mean? I keep hearing that in my head, and I'm not sure like why it's coming off like that, guys. I'm so sorry. You know, maybe this is why, right? Protect your energy, stay away from social media. You know, a lot of your masculines too could be keeping an eye on you guys, and you know, they see this beautiful energy that's like, I am just going to stay clear of this. You know, I have my boundaries up, I have my walls up. If you're going to be in this kind of, you know, undecisive energy, you don't have an air of authority about yourself, you're going to choose someone else, then I kind of have to back away, because I feel like the Queen of Cups is about self-love first. You have to pour your own cup and fill it up before you can give to anybody else. And as magnetized as you guys are to one another, something's off here, and I feel like it has a lot to do with this divine masculine gaining their confidence. Like, this is not going to align with you, divine feminine, and they're feeling it. You know, like they might feel your maturity at times as well, where it's like it's not going to cut it. Like this whole in and out energy, can't make a decision, can't make up your mind. You know, one minute you're in this situation, but the next minute it's like you can't stop messaging me, you can't stop reaching out, fake profiles, fake accounts, fake phone numbers. I feel like this is a divine feminine who's not dealing with it anymore. It's like you've learned and mastered self-love, and you have your boundaries up, and you're not doing it in a very manipulative way. You're doing it in the name of taking care of yourself, having that self-love. So these are masculines that have, you know, a tough decision to make here. It's like, are you going to keep coming in and out, or are you going to start being decisive? And I feel too like they want to be decisive because it's attractive to the divine feminine. When they're in this type of energy of not knowing what to do, that's when the feminine backs away. Okay, what's the outcome for this divine masculine? Okay, we have the Page of Wands. Okay, I feel like taking a risk. Okay, taking a risk, throwing it all in the air and just kind of jumping off that cliff and taking a risk. Okay, Page energy is usually about messages. Knights are more about action. They're actually going to take that action and break free. Right now, they're not quite there yet. Page energy tells me they're thinking about it. They're starting to think about this whole, I don't want to be a little bitch, you know, being scared of like what people think. I feel like many of you masculines are like, you know, wait a second, like I want to be an emperor. When I make a decision, people respect it. When I live my life in the way that I want to, people respect it. You know, it's like ain't nobody trying to tell me like what to do and how to do it, right? So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like the outcome here is that they're going to be getting these divine messages to start thinking in a new way, in a new direction. And a lot of people don't like it, divine feminine. First of all, you're so different from this masculine, and now all of a sudden it seems like you're having a profound impact on them. You're changing them in a certain way. People around them don't like that they're starting to act so like carefree. They're not, the outcome here is this, like they're sick of being in this position here. What should I do? What decision should I make? It's like many of them are going to be like, fuck it, I know what I need to do, and the first thing I need to do is make a decision that maybe they think that a lot of people are going to try to ostracize them. And I feel like many of your masculines now are sitting in this position like, I dare you, let me see your next move. I'm going to make this move. And if you claim to be my family, my friends, you know, like close to me, then let me see your next move then. And I feel like that's going to determine for your masculines, like how people view them, how people see them. Do they genuinely have respect for this masculine or not? We have the Strength card here at the top of this deck. you know, I think that's interesting. It's a major arcana coming in for the divine masculines. How strong can you be? It doesn't have to mean that you're going to be disrespectful, right? You're still going to have your humility about yourself. But there's nothing wrong with starting to use your voice to speak up. Make sure that people respect you no matter what it is your decisions are. Okay? And this could be a lot of masculines, you know, a big epiphany here happening for many of them. Damn, like, have I been living my life in a state of, you know, weakness? You know, and I feel this message is coming through for a lot of male divine masculines, okay? A lot of male divine masculines who are really sitting here going like, damn, like, you know, I'm supposed to be a certain way, but it's like when I really kind of think about it, I can't even make a decision on my own without so many people in my life having input about it, right? So yeah, that's the reading for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. You guys take it easy, and I'll catch you in tonight's reading. Bye, guys.